Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Deacon could find himself in a tight spot between two beautiful women. It's not a secret that Deacon's marriage to Sheila is suffering due to her support of her granddaughter, Luna. Sheila communicated Taylor to help save her marriage. The only thing is that Taylor has no interest in saving her marriage. Rather, she works to move Cleric to leave Sheila for good. Luna will probably be presumed dead in the coming couple of days. She escaped from captivity to reunite with Will, who wants nothing to do with her. When she saw Will, he told her that he didn't love her and was happy with his gal. It fully devastated Luna, who ran down when she heard the bobbies approaching. Commodity woeful happens to Luna, and she's presumed dead. As a result, her future child is gone as well. When Sheila hears the news, it devastates her. She loves her granddaughter, and Sheila was looking forward to the forthcoming appearance. Cleric cannot believe his woman is mourning the loss of Luna. He cannot help but feel relieved about her death, believing his family and loved bones would be safer in a world without Luna. Cleric opens up about Sheila's struggle with Luna's death. Cleric shares that he doesn't know if he can continue with his marriage, knowing how important Sheila defended Luna. She knew about Luna's fake death scheme, the plot to trap Will with a baby, and suspects she knew about her captivity escape. It becomes too important for him to reuse. One thing leads to another, and Deacon and Taylor have a hot association. It surprises them both, as they struggle to reuse their passions. Cleric is sure his marriage is over. He cannot accept Sheila's support of Luna. It doesn't matter to him if Luna is dead or alive. Taylor struggles with the association, too. She cannot deny her growing passions for Cleric, but it feels wrong. He's Mar. Cleric and Taylor will struggle to stay down from each other after their passionate association. Katie gets replaced at work. Carter and Daphne have Thanksgiving regale with Sheila and Deacon. Further people will be hearing about Luna escape and death. Out of everyone, Sheila is the one who stunned the most. Indeed, though Luna was just using her grandmother, Sheila truly watched about the girl. Cleric can't understand how Sheila could feel a thing for Luna. While they're still together, Deacon will probably vent to Taylor. At Forrester Creations, Katie rushes in to handle Luna's death going viral. They need to issue a statement and get a handle on this before it spirals out of control. When Brooke says she's on it formerly, Katie is stupefied. Also, Katie learns that she's no longer the head of PR at Forrester Creations. Bill will have a proposition. After hearing about Katie getting canned, Bill urges her to come on board at Spencer Publications. The man says that Spencer Publications has a place for both Katie and Will. Katie smiles directly when Bill makes the suggestion. So, she'll presumably take the job, but what about Will? Katie and Electra both end up getting mysterious textbook dispatches. Who's this person and what do they want? Is it someone who watched about Luna? Remy condemned them for Luna's death? We might flash back that Ms. Dillon was Hayes' art school teacher. The lady was tied up by Luna at the sand house during the firing plot. The woman stops by FC to see Electra and says she has a concession to make. Ridge is a special guest at Finn and Steffi Thanksgiving regale. Cleric and Sheila invite Carter and Daphne to spend the vacation with them. Hope devises a bifurcation plan for Cleric and Sheila. Hope will notice that her father has developed deep passions for Taylor. Since beginning Remedy with Steffi Mama, he has fallen for her. It clearly doesn't help matters that Deacon is still reeling from Sheila's involvement with Luna's fake death scheme and plot to trap Will with a baby. It doesn't sit right with Deacon, as he has tried to live his life in the right side of the law since his captivity release. Hope will drill into her pater's head that it's time to let Sheila go. She knew about Luna's whereabouts for a long time. She worked with Lee to save Luna's life, while making the megacity believe that Luna was dead. Now that everyone knows that the lunatic is alive, Steffi and Electra will naturally feel on edge. Fortified with this information, Hope will do her stylish to turn her pater against Sheila. Hope wants her pater to give Taylor a shot. She thinks it would be good for him. Taylor is successful and intelligent, not to mention the world-famed shrink is beautiful and caring. Steffi will learn shocking news. Steffi will learn that Luna is planning a captivity escape. Her provocation is to get to Will. She believes they're fated to be together if she can remove Electra Forrester from Will's life. While that sounds like a non-threatening plan, the way Luna removes her pitfalls is generally deadly. Steffi will probably lose her mind when she learns about the possibility of Luna's escape. She cannot believe that it's this hard for the jail to keep Luna locked up and the public safe. After drooling with hope, Steffi agrees with her former sister about Sheila. She believes that Deacon would be better off with her mama. Hope knows that Deacon has developed passions for her, and Steffi suspects her mama feels the same way about him. Steffi will unravel at the possibility of Luna escaping captivity. Thankfully, it appears her plot to escape won't work, but it creates a great deal of fear for all those affected by her crime spree. Since their match cute where they literally ran into each other, Electra and Will's relationship has been growing. They took effect sluggishly, and Will helped Electra through the horror of Remy showing up after he'd stalked her. Electra was ready to take effects to the coming position the night of Will's creation party. Unfortunately, Will got too drunk, so Electra went home alone. Deacon took Will to his place to sleep it off. Everyone allowed. Luna was dead, but Lee had intimately saved her life. Luna stole Electra's mask from the party, and she snuck into Deacon's. She ravished Will while he allowed. She was Electra. Will realized he'd had coitus with notoriety differently, and he delved to figure out what happened. He set up Luna alive, important to his surprise. It all came out, but also Luna was pregnant. A maternity test showed the baby was Will's. Through it all, Electra and Will have plotted, but they've stayed together. Steffi appears to be in a relaxed state after her trip. She took time down to get some peace of mind, and it shows. At the Forrester exchange, Steffi complimented Hope on the designs for the comeback of Hope for the future. Unexpectedly, she's on board with its return despite wanting it to stay dead. She also complimented Hope on her engagement to Liam. Daphne agreed it was great news. Strangely enough, the three women clicked despite what happened in the history. Hope said it felt different this time around. They compactly talked about Liam conceivably dying. Steffi took Hope's hands and told her that commodity good came out of this fire. Hope is now engaged to Liam again. Ridge joined the discussion. Daphne asked him if he was surprised by this unforeseen fellowship brewing between the two women. Ridge said he hoped it would last this time, and Steffi agreed with him. Steffi doesn't see why it wouldn't last this time around. They've been through so important that they no longer have time for drama. The Logans and Forresters are now one big happy family. But will it last this time around? That's the question of the century. The reason Steffi and Hope fought in the history was due to Liam. He took responsibility for his conduct when he allowed. He was near death. He apologized to both women and asked them to be civil for the sake of their families. They heeded his advice, and it seems to be sticking. Still, what's a cleaner without a family feud or some fashion wars? Hope for the future is an indeed bigger mega hit? Or perhaps commodity vengeful could be brewing. Deke asked Remy for a break. What if Remy sabotages his swain's chances of success by ruining the designs for Hope for the future? Steffi and Ridge wouldn't stand for that. They're going to want Deke down from Forrester Creations if that happens. And Hope will probably stick up for her little bro, which could beget them to make an indeed bigger stink.